an ancient alchemist, a grandmother in her rural kitchen, a modern pharmacist in a lab coat. Though separated by centuries and settings, they all share a common art: the transformation of plant matter into medicine. Medicinal plants hide their secrets in cells and tissues. The art of herbal preparation is the bridge that releases these healing treasures and makes them available to our bodies. It is an art as ancient as humanity itself, and as modern as today's most advanced extraction techniques. Welcome once again to From the Garden, Healing Medicine by Francisco Martínez, a journey to the healing heart of nature. Today, we'll discover the forms of herbal preparation, those age-old techniques that transform a simple plant into a powerful ally for our health. Water, the universal solvent. Its bond with medicinal plants is as old as life itself. All it takes is a drop of rain touching the soil for the magic to begin, drawing out active compounds from the plants and creating a natural infusion that nourishes the earth. Picture a dewdrop resting on a mint leaf. In that tiny liquid universe, essential oils and water-soluble compounds are already dissolving. Nature itself is showing us the way. Water-based preparations are the oldest and most universal. They exist in every culture, from Mongolian yurts to New York skyscrapers. When we pour hot water over tender leaves and flowers, we're practicing a gentle form of alchemy. The heat opens up the plant's pores, but without violence, preserving the most volatile and delicate compounds. Chamomile, mint, linden blossom. Plants whose active ingredients are released easily with a simple touch of hot water. Infusions are ideal for extracting essential oils, flavonoids, and other compounds that would be damaged by excessive heat. But not all plants yield their gift so easily. Roots, bark, seeds. They hide their deepest properties behind layers of toughness and resistance. In these cases, hot water alone isn't enough. We need more time, heat, and patience. This is where decoctions come in. This method, which involves boiling the densest parts of the plant for 15, 20, even 30 minutes, is not a whim, it's a necessity. Only then can we release powerful compounds like saponins, tannins, and certain alkaloids, firmly locked within plant fibers. Ginger, cinnamon, echinacea root. They all demand it. Only through persistence will they reveal their true medicinal power. But not all plants can tolerate heat. Some are so delicate that if the water is too hot, their compounds are altered or lost. For them, there is another path. Slower, gentler, but just as powerful. We speak of cold maceration. This method consists of letting plants soak in room temperature water for several hours, sometimes overnight. It's a quiet, almost silent process, where time and stillness allow the water to draw out the best of each leaf, flower, or seed without harming them. Flax seeds, mallow flowers, aloe leaves. They all find their purest expression in this ritual. If water is the universal solvent, alcohol is its perfect complement. While water extracts hydrosoluble compounds, alcohol captures liposoluble ones, creating a synergistic extraction of extraordinary power. Sometimes, water simply isn't enough. When we seek to extract the deepest, most persistent elements of a plant, we turn to an ancient, potent method, the tincture. The word comes from the Latin tingere, to dye. And it couldn't be more fitting. Tinctures dye not only the liquid they contain, but also our health. With the concentrated essence of the plant, alcohol plays a dual role. It extracts what water never could, and it preserves the preparation for years without losing potency. Back in the 12th century, Abbess Hildegard of Bingen, visionary and herbalist, recommended valerian tincture for insomnia, and bilberry tincture to sharpen vision. The ratio of plant to alcohol, the steeping time, even the lunar phase chosen for preparation, all of it matters. Because in the art of tincturing, every detail counts. But not everyone can, or wants to, consume alcohol. For them, there is a gentle and effective alternative, vegetable glycerin. Though not as strong as an extractant, its sweet, mild taste makes it ideal for those who need a softer approach, especially children, the elderly, or people recovering from illness. Glycerin is excellent for extracting tannins and mucilage, creating preparations useful for digestive and respiratory issues. In modern herbalism, these alcohol-free tinctures, called glycerites, are increasingly valued for their safety, accessibility, and tenderness in healing. If our goal is to extract liposoluble compounds, or create preparations for external use, then vegetable oils become our perfect allies. Picture a jar filled with calendula flowers immersed in olive oil, left in the sun for weeks. The sun's warmth acts as a catalyst, helping carotenoids and flavonoids migrate from plant to oil. These infused oils, also called sun oils, blend the energy of the sun, the plant, and the carrier oil into a synergy that enhances their therapeutic effect. St. John's wort oil, which turns ruby red after weeks of solar infusion, has been used for centuries to treat wounds and burns. Calendula oil, with its deep orange hue, soothes sensitive skin and promotes tissue regeneration. Through the distillation of essential oils, we capture the plant's quintessence, its volatile spirit concentrated into drops of extraordinary power. A single vial of lavender essential oil contains the extract of about 100 kilos of flowers. Its nature, in its most concentrated form. These oils are not mere fragrances. They are biochemically active compounds that interact with our physiology in deep, complex ways. The term aromatherapy hardly does justice to their therapeutic reach, which goes far beyond scent, influencing our nervous, immune, and endocrine systems. Solid herbal preparations allow us to dose precisely and make plant medicine easier to use in everyday life. Sometimes, the simplest way is also the most complete. To powder a medicinal plant is to preserve it just as it is, with all its compounds intact, untouched by solvents that choose what to take and what to leave behind. Ancient Ayurvedic doctors of India knew this well. They created churnas, carefully formulated blends of powdered herbs, designed to balance the body's dosas, or vital energies. Today, this ancient method still lives on. Herbal powders let us incorporate plants into smoothies, yogurt, or capsules, making them practical, precise, and natural. It's like holding the whole plant in your hands. Some remedies are meant to be swallowed. Others are meant to be felt. When we combine infused oils with natural waxes, we get salves, preparations applied to the skin, that release their active compounds slowly, like a constant whisper of relief. Since ancient times, these preparations have been seen as treasures. In ancient Egypt, for example, medicinal salves were so valued. They were buried with the dead to accompany them into the afterlife. Even if the ingredients evolve, the essence remains. Between a modern pharmacy salve and those used by Cleopatra, the distance is shorter than we think, because the principles are the same. Some herbal preparations are designed to be applied directly to the affected area, intensifying their therapeutic effect. A poultice is simply the fresh or cooked medicinal plant, placed directly onto the skin. This method, so ancient in its simplicity, lets the active ingredients penetrate directly through the skin, acting locally with maximum intensity. Cabbage leaves for joint inflammation, clay with herbs for detox, flaxseed for abscesses. Simple remedies of extraordinary power. There are few experiences as complete as a herbal bath. To immerse yourself in water infused with medicinal plants doesn't just relax the body, it heals the soul. Since ancient times, cultures around the world have known this power. European thermal baths, Japanese onsens, Arab hammams, all have embraced plants in their bathing rituals, recognizing their therapeutic value. Our skin, the body's largest organ, absorbs these compounds slowly. Meanwhile, the aromas rise into the air, traveling to our nervous system to soothe, balance, and restore. It's more than hygiene or rest. It's a full-body medicine, gentle, deep. A botanical caress that embraces all. Herbal preparation is where science meets art. Where chemistry joins intuition. Each method we've explored today represents centuries of observation, experimentation, and wisdom passed down through generations. In our next episode, we'll explore medicinal plants specifically for the nervous system. We'll discover how nature offers solutions to the stress, insomnia, and anxiety of modern life. The next time you prepare a simple cup of herbal tea, remember, you are taking part in a ritual as old as humanity. The art of turning a plant into medicine, of drawing out the healing nature has stored for us. Every leaf, every flower, every root is a living laboratory. A formula of nature designed to heal, protect, and restore. Don't miss the next episode of From the Garden, Healing Medicine. A journey to the healing heart of nature. Subscribe, share, and join us in exploring the science and magic of nature. Imagine walking at dawn through a forest or an open field. The air is cool, the sun hasn't yet dried the dew, and among the underbrush, you find what you've been looking for, a medicinal plant at its perfect stage of maturity. Every flower, every leaf, every root has its ideal moment, a brief window when nature concentrates all its healing power into a form ready to be used.